So this is a very cool thing. I want you to really understand how slick it is that piggers don't have an ask method. Persons don't know anything about piggers or pig Latin or anything. When we wrote the person class, we wrote it to stand on its own, not as part of the implementation of piggers. Because in our world, we're going to have real people as well as pigs, right? Like Babe. We should have called it Babe. But, because Babe talks. You know. And yet, when we get to this ask method from a pigger, it speaks Pig Latin. It's really, really a cool thing. It's what inheritance is what makes object-oriented programming practical. We could do it without inheritance. But what we would have to do is when we define piggers, we would have to manually put in an ask method and a greet method. And similarly for any other class you define, you'd have to keep copying. You'd be doing a lot of copy and pasting of methods from one class to another. This avoids that. It makes it much, much more practical. Side note, when you're writing a computer program, try to pretend your editor does not have a copy and paste feature. Anytime you find yourself pasting code in a bunch of places, what should you do instead? Yeah, make a procedure, right? Anytime you're copying and pasting code, there's something wrong. In this case, if you're doing object-oriented programming and you're copy and pasting, it's because you don't have inheritance in your language or you're not using it or something. Okay? So whenever you find yourself copy and pasting in an object-oriented language, you say, wait, should this class that I'm defining be the child of some other class? Okay?